Hello, my fellow humans, and welcome back to another Daily Dice, where we ask the dice for a message and find out what that is. Keeping in mind that these are general readings, so take what resonates, leave what does not, knowing that as you interact with the channel by liking, commenting, and subscribing below, it does allow me an opportunity to directly connect with your energy and get you out more resonant readings. If you are interested in supporting the channel further, you'll find all the links necessary below in the description box, where you can email me for a personal reading, and I'll get you out further information from there. You may also follow me on over to my podcast at Scatter Love Radio, which is just a fun, chill hangout session with yours truly, and I really do hope to see you there. Memberships are now live, so if you're interested in joining as a member, there is a join button down below next to where the subscribe button is or used to be, and when you click on that, it will show you all the levels I have available, as well as the options that come with each level. So I do hope to see you over on memberships, and if not, thank you for your continued support here. And with that being said, let's hop to it and find out what is today's Daily Dice message source. What is today's Daily Dice message? What would you like us to know today, source? What is today's Daily Dice message? Neptune, third house, and Capricorn, dealing with home, your home family, like siblings. This could be childhood friends. This could be peers, schoolmates. It could be a trigger that's coming up. That's really what it feels like, is a trigger that's been coming up in regards to your own ability to show up for yourself in a disciplined way. So maybe you had a lot of friends who just kind of left you high and dry, and it affected the way that you think about yourself and the way that you communicate. This could have even been like teachers who put you down, or teachers that made you feel small. This could be like schoolmates that teased you or bullied you a lot. It's like, it feels like there's a group of people here. It could even be family and siblings, right? Who were never very kind to you, always making fun of you and just like bringing you down a peg. And it's like really affected the way that you think, the way that you show up in a lot of ways. Also the way that you show up for work and how you show up in a place of discipline, right? Sometimes you feel very burdened. Sometimes you feel very pessimistic, self-limiting. Sometimes you can be very ruthless towards yourself and cynical. And there's this fearful energy of like, what happens if I break beyond this? Like, and I actually do get into a higher position. It's something that you want, but deep down inside, it feels like I'm afraid to do that, because I'm afraid that I'm just going to run into people who are even more mean, or that I'm going to prove everybody that made me feel a certain way wrong. And it's like, we want to do that, but sometimes that belief is so ingrained in us that we believe what everybody else is telling us, that it's hard to put ourselves in a position of what it might actually feel like to be outside of that belief, that I'm not worthy, or I'm not enough, or I'm not capable of, when you really are. You have all the tools you need to be everything. And with Capricorn here, Capricorn energy is a very dependable energy. It's very determined. It's very decisive. It's very disciplined in the way that it shows up. So with it being here and showing the shadow aspects in this reading, if the shadow aspects are true, then it also means that the light attributes of Capricorn also exist within you. But you have to first heal those emotions of guilt and shame, feelings of not being enough, feelings of, burden that have been on you, right? Feeling betrayed, or like there's a lot of deceit that plays a part in your life. And there's a lot of confusion that comes with that, or, the illusion of this journey saying that, oh, you are exactly where you're meant to be, which is nowhere important. You are important because you have life. That makes you important, and that makes you belong, and that makes you enough. But it does feel like there's a lot of vulnerabilities coming to play here, where it's like feeling like if you let yourself shine, then somewhere there's going to be a bully that brings you down from shining. And then it's almost like, well, if I had just never attempted it in the first place, then I would have never had to deal with that type of heartbreak, because at least I could deal with the other, right? Like, it's something that you're used to. They're saying this is not something that anybody should be used to, even though situations leave us in those energies. But they are asking you to pay attention, to listen to your intuition here. You are far more receptive and capable than you're giving yourself credit for currently. And that you have the ability to change the way that your mind perceives yourself here. Yeah, you're being given angelic support here, harmony and perfect flow. So you are being given support from the divine. Like the divine wants to see you succeed, right? The divine wants to see you have everything that you have. But that's where this realm is kind of confusing, because it's like, well, if the divine wants me to have everything that I want, then why doesn't the divine just give it to us? Well, because this realm is all about the contrast, the duality that we have to go through in order to appreciate that which we've worked hard for. And so Source has designed it in such a way that we have to be willing to show that we want to put in the work, so that Source will meet us halfway. And so when you get met halfway, then you'll get what it is that you desire. This could also be referring to someone here who has done the work, who's gone the journey, and who is shining, but who is also feeling those inner betrayal thoughts come to the surface here and not letting themselves shine as much as they need to, or as much as they possibly can, because of the past that they've lived in. You have to understand that you are extremely powerful. You are so powerful, and your emotions are what rule your thoughts. And your thoughts are what bring to you your manifestations in the world, right? As a Man Thinketh, by Jason Allen, I think is the name of the guy. It's got a little gold egg on the title, but James Allen. And is As a Man Thinketh, it really does talk about what we think about, what we focus on all the time is what we bring into our lives. So if you think you're not good enough, then there are going to be circumstances that arise that show that to you. And even though you have the talent, even though you have the skills, if you really believe you don't, then there will always be situations that come present to make you continue to doubt yourself, versus focusing more on, where am I doing good? Where am I succeeding? And so they really want you to focus on succeeding here and clearing out this karma that's been weighing on your shoulders for far too long. Far too long. It's been harsh. It's been a hard journey, right? Yeah, believe in yourself. Look, that just flew out of the deck. I can't make this stuff up. The energy it's real. Dream the world into being, with Lizard Spirit on the bottom here. You have an ability to manifest exactly what you want in life, but you have to believe in yourself enough to let go of what's been holding on to you for so long, right? Look, we had childish come out here. Someone has to be the adult in the room. Maybe the term should be grow up or get out. And I feel like this is referring to the people who have put you down for so long in your life. Like, if they can't be an adult and treat you with respect, then you either grow up or get out. And if you're the one that has to leave a situation, then know that that's okay, putting yourself first, right? Look, house 3, again, we have early learning, childhood relations, the rational mind, and communications. This is something that's been with you from the time you were a child. It's not just going to go away overnight, right? Yeah, it's something that's very fixed. It's stubborn, okay? Stability, persistent, loyalty, and dependability. You have the opportunity to see yourself in a different way. See what it is that's going right instead of focusing on what's going wrong here. Because Capricorn can be the negative Nellies of the zodiac. They can absolutely be the pessimists, the downtrodden, like everything is wrong. And that's exactly the energy that I feel with this reading coming through. As the dice were showing, it's like, I'm in this place of everything can and will go wrong with me, so why should I ever expect things to go right? And part of that's because it's just from childhood, you've had people in the room who've been very childish towards you and treating you without respect. But now it's up to you to believe in yourself. You become so fixed on believing yourself and depending on yourself and being loyal to yourself, your whole world will change. Look, we have ancestors coming through here with polar bear. Number 26 is 8, karma. So we see that on the bottom here. This is karma. And look, I can't make that up. Underneath that, we have release, autumn equinox. Okay, so there's this energy coming in here. It's like releasing these karmic patterns that have been with your family for a lot of generations. And then we have staying vigilant towards your path. Even though it's difficult, even though you're questioning yourself, continue to show up on your path because you're doing what you're meant to do. But it's so important for you right now to truly believe in yourself and know that you're going to get where you're going, and to let yourself see what's good. Every day, say to yourself, I choose to see what's good. Okay? So if you feel like this is your reading, I don't know if there's a squirrel emoji, but leave a little squirrel emoji or the DNA helix down below and say, I choose to see what's good, and I choose to believe in myself wholeheartedly. So you let Source know that you're ready to receive your true potential. Leave me a thumbs up. I'm going to go ahead and leave it there and get on out of here. I do want to take a quick second to thank your guides, your spirit messengers, your angel source, and my guides for coming together to give us this message. And until next time, stay human. Bye.